Jared, the 2024 salary cap space, Browns have some flexibility. As we take a look at it, right now they're about $17.5 million over the salary cap, but they have 4 players currently set up to have cap hits over $20 million: Watson, Cooper, Ward, Myles Garrett. Additionally, they have 5 more that are set to make over 10 in Chubb, Wills, Conklin, Bitonio, and Teller, 2 of whom coming off pretty significant injuries in Chubb and Bitonio. David Njoku making just under $10 million. Andrew Berry was asked about the salary cap. He said they have flexibility. You can be sure he knows which contracts he can manipulate out, pay them up front and then kick it down and put years onto it.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is one of the Browns' biggest advantages is Jimmy Haslam. The ability and willingness to pay money up front and restructure deals and all of that means the Browns can go from $17.5 million over the salary cap to about $50 million under the salary cap just by restructuring. That doesn't include cutting anybody. There's some thought that Chubb or Wills or Conklin, because of their injuries, maybe they adjust those contracts. They did it to Conklin before when he had an injury. So there could be some adjustments there. But just by restructuring, which again is just paying some money up front so they don't have to pay it on the back end, but it just kind of flexes out the salary cap, or putting on some void years, that doesn't even included. The Browns could have $50 million in salary cap space. Andrew Berry has set up everything, assuming that the NFL salary cap is going to continue to go up. And so far, he's been right. We're looking at $10, $15, $20 million. And there are some more rights fees that'll be coming up here soon that could do that as well. So there's a lot of numbers and a lot of names on that list. But the reality is, if the Browns want to be players again in free agency, they will be players again in free agency if they see players available. And with an NFL draft coming up where not only do the Browns not have a lot of picks in the first 4 rounds, they have 2 of those, but also there are very few underclassmen that have declared for this draft. So it's a very, very small number. It used to be in the around 100 or so. Now it's in the 30s, 40s, somewhere in that range. It's possible that the Browns decide they're going to go a little heavier in free agency to kind of fill some of those voids, and he'll be able to pull that off if he wants to do that and kick a little bit of it down the road.